In this video, the rotors are numbered. Number 1 is the far left and number 4 is the far right. The right hand belt must be fitted first to the number 3 and number 4 rotors. To get started, lay out the belt in an oval and hook one end under the number 4 rotor. Now slot the belt into the gap in the ring and rotate the rotor clockwise until it is in the V-groove. Feed the belt under the chassis piece in front of the number 3 rotor. Once you can reach the loop on the left side of the number 3 rotor, you can let the rotor freewheel to help it through. Hold the belt each side of the number 3 rotor and twist it backwards, like twisting the throttle on a motorbike. Feed the belt around the rotor until it sits as shown. This loop goes around the drive head and the idler. Start fitting the left hand belt by feeding it down through the gap behind the number 2 rotor. Feed the loop under the rotor from the back. Sit the belt on top of the front of the rotor. Take up the slack by pulling the belt back through the gap. Slot the belt into the gap in the ring and rotate the rotor clockwise. Pull the belt back out behind the number 2 rotor and form a figure 8 by placing your left hand over your right hand. Hold the length of the belt that comes from the right hand side of the number 2 rotor and feed it under the number 1 rotor. Hold the same length of the belt and create a loop by your right hand. Feed the belt into the gap in the ring. Rotate the rotor anti-clockwise until the belt is pulling from the front of the number 1 rotor directly across to the back of the number 2 rotor. Complete the loop that naturally forms, as this will go around the drive head and the idler. Both belts are now ready for the drive head to be bolted into position and the idlers fitted. Watch the 3300 belt tension video for correct belt tensioning.